Hello friends, this is Ricky Chadha from Astro Healer channel. It's been long that I have not uploaded a video because I was not keeping well and there was a lot of sore throat. Anyway, today's video is all about the transit of Sun into the sign of Sagittarius. That's going to happen on the 16th of December. Now, we all know that Sun is a significator of your Atma, your soul. It's all about leadership, qualities in you. It's about you being into administration and so on. Sun is also considered to be the king. It's people on a higher authoritative post, very coveted level, and so on. As per the mundane astrology, it is also Sun is also considered to be, when we talk about government, we talk about ministers, we talk about that lobby. Sun represents your father in your horoscope. It represents leadership quality into you. It's your willpower, it's courage, and so on. Now, this particular planet, Sun, is getting into the sign of Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter, which happens to be the friend of Sun. How this is going to have an implication on each lagna and each rashi, let us understand that. So I shall be talking about the first lagna or first rashi, Mesh or Aries. So friend, for the sign of Aries, Sun rules your fifth house and it is transiting into the ninth house, which is a house of luck. It is going to aspect the third house from the ninth house. And so it's a good time for those who are looking for higher education, especially education abroad. So if you are planning to go abroad for higher education, higher studies, it's a very good time for you. People who are into love relationship, romantic relationship, and you want to now get married to your love partner and make them into a life partner, this is a good time. Also, I see a lot of support is coming from your father or a fatherly figure in your life. But take care of your father's health as well. Also, you may get very much inclined towards religious activities and you may even try to gain some knowledge regarding the same. Sun's aspect in the third house also gives you confidence. It gives you good communication skill and support from your younger siblings as well. So it's a good transit. Next, we shall be talking about Taurus. For Taurus, Sun happens to be the lord of your fourth house and it is transiting into the eighth house. From eighth, it is looking at the second house. Here, Sun's transit into the eighth house is not all that favorable for you because eighth house represents certain events. Sometimes it is loss. Sometimes you may even have encounter some health issues also. But yes, if you are into occult, if you are into research, if you are doing a PhD, this is a very good time to do all these activities. If you are interested in learning astrology or palmistry or learning tarot, Reiki, this is an excellent time for you. You need to be a little cautious about your and your parents' health, especially issues related to your eyesight because it's the second house also which is coming into play. People who are already suffering from some heart related problems, you got to be a little careful. Take care of your bones because bones also is ruled by Sun. It is possible that during this transit you may have some issues, what I have just mentioned. And I don't want you to ignore these symptoms. Rather, go and see a doctor. That would be advisable. Sun's aspect on the second house will also give you an very authoritative tone of the speech. It could even become a little harsh, very authoritative. You will have a good control over it. And also, it's a good time if you want to save money. This is a time of accumulating wealth for yourself. Next sign is Gemini. Sun rules your third house and it is taking a transit into the seventh house, and from the seventh house it's looking at your lagna. Sun in the seventh house may not be very good for marriage because your association with your life partner as well as your business partner could be a little dicey over here. So it is not a very good time for a relationship with your spouse. Sun's aspect on the Lagna may give you some charming personality, youthfulness. There would be a glare on your face, wellness and well-being of your health also is definitely going to improve. Take care of your partner's health, your wife's or your husband's health, and try not to be too egoistic in life. You may get into some argument, some conflict due to ego, and there could be some ego clashes, arguments, and that could lead to trouble. Your relationship with your partner, business partner, also will see ups and downs, peaks and valleys. Take care of that also. Sun will also provide you support of your younger sibling and good health. Let us talk about the next sign, Cancer. For Cancer, it rules the second house and shall be traversing from the sixth house looking at the 12th house, in which case Sun's passage, movement through the sixth house is regarded as advantageous from the point of view that if you want to defeat your enemies, adversities, if you have some legal issues going in the court, then this is a favorable time for you. Also, a very fantastic time for you to be successful in litigations, any conflict, or if you are into a competitive market. Students, especially who are preparing for competitive exams, this is an excellent time for you. You simply need to be a little more aware of your family's saving. Your saving, sorry, and your eyes. Sun represents your eye. In fact, both sun and moon. Take care of your throat. So even my throat is bad. Anyway, if you are working and if you are associated, or then if you are associated with multinational company, or you have got any association with foreign land, or you are into import and export, this is a good time because sun is aspecting from the sixth house your 12th house. The transit of sun in the sixth house is also considered good for your victory over your enemies. If you are going through a dispute or a legal hassle, this is a good time. Just be a little careful about your health, and especially, as I mentioned, take care of your digestive system, your throat, and your eyes. Next sign is Leo. For Leo, it rules the Lagna, the first house, and shall be traversing from the fifth house and looking at the 11th house. Here, this I would say is an excellent month, excellent time for you, especially if you are a student and if you want to advance your education or do a research or a PhD, it's a good time. People who are into romantic relationship, be a little alert because sun's position in the fifth house can lead to some struggle with your sweetheart due to some ego issues. Maybe your temperamental issues also could lead to some conflicts. Sun is your Lagna Lord and it's going from the fifth house. The fifth house also represents education, children. It's a good time for people who are studying. I mean, if you are a student and who wants to go for higher education, or if you want to do your master's or your PhD or any research work, this is an excellent time for you. Also, you will get some very good outcome of your karmic deeds, of your past maybe life karmas, or maybe this life karmas as well. Once again, I would like to raise a flag for people who are into a relationship. Try to keep yourself on a low profile. Don't be too egoistic, or that could lead to some conflicts. Sun's transit in the sign of Sagittarius, it's also a good time for you to enjoy the company of your children and spend some quality time with them. Next sign is Virgo. For Virgo, it rules your 12th house and shall be traversing from your 4th house and looking at the 10th house. Great time. Great time for development in your professional life. Sun will be aspecting the 10th house, which is very good. Good time for people dealing in import and export or working for multinational companies. Sun, the Lord of the 12th, may give some issues to your mother, medical issues to your mother. Sun transit in Sagittarius is a good time for growth, professional growth for you. I can also see that Sun's transit in the sign of Sagittarius can disturb your domestic life. So try to avoid any type of argument or ego clashes. Just stay away. But otherwise, it is a very good transit for you. Next sign is Libra. For Libra, it rules the 11th house, a good position into the 3rd house. Again, a very good position for Sun until looking at your 9th house. Sun in the 3rd house will make you very confident, very courageous, and very authoritative. Also, your communication skill would help you in the field of mass media communication, or if you are a consultant. Communication is the key over here. You can also plan some short distance travel, especially travel to a pilgrimage place. Good time to be to get support or be supportive towards your sibling. You can get into some new contacts and with some influential people who would definitely help you to grow professionally. Also, Sun's aspect on the 9th house will provide you support of your father, and maybe your father will support you and will help you in your good work. Next sign is Scorpio. For Scorpio, Sun rules your 10th house and shall be traversing from the 2nd house looking at the 8th house. Sun's transit into this sign, Sagittarius, in the 2nd house of family, saving and speech. During this time, Sun will give you very authoritative and very commanding voice, speech. Your speech is going to attract people. Lot many people will get attracted to you. You can draw attention towards you. You can also get good support of your family, and you will excel in your profession as well. If you are involved in a family business, this is the time very much favorable for you to enhance and take this business a little further. If you are a government employee who is looking for a transfer, or if you are looking for a promotion, you will have a chance for a favorable transfer, a transfer which can bring you back to your family. So if you earlier you got transfer a little away from the family, this transfer will take you back to the family. You are just advised not to lose your temper. That's important. And don't get into verbal fights with anyone. Next sign is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, Sun rules your 9th house and taking a traverse into the Lagna itself and looking at the 7th house. Here, I would like to tell you, people who are into business will have a very positive period for you. Sun's aspect on the 7th house may affect your married life. There could be some ego clashes. Stay away. You will feel very lucky during this transit. Your respect, your status in the society will rise. You will feel very lucky because you will start realizing that your leadership and decision making ability is growing, and with this ability you will impress each one. Also, what I can see is your management skill also will impress your seniors, your colleagues, and authorities at your workplace. Those who are into business will have a very favorable period because your strategies, your planning, the way you're planning things will bring good result. I'm sorry. You need to be a little alert about your temperamental issues, ego, because this can have a negative impact on your married life. You are advised to control your anger, keep a low profile, stay calm, and stay composed. The next sign is Capricorn. Sun is actually the ruler of your 8th house. So the energy of the 8th house is now transiting into the 12th house. It is looking at the 6th house. All the three houses are the Dusthana houses. So you can. It is also a Viparit yoga. Very good time for you to learn occult subject like astrology, palmistry, tarot, Reiki, crystal ball gazing. Very good time for you. Likewise, you can also plant your cash. Uh, whatever money you have earned, whatever money you have saved, use it for a good cause. You need to be a little alert during this time as far as your health is concerned. Maintain a good diet, maintain a good hygiene, uh, take care while you are driving, because 8th house also speaks about accidents. If you want to learn some occult science, please do so. This is an excellent time for you. Also, I see that you will develop some strong inclination towards religious activities. You will spend a lot of money uh, on religious ceremonies, religious activities, and so on. Next sign is Aquarius. For Aquarius, Sun is the ruler of your 7th house and taking a transit into the 11th house, looking at the 5th house. Individuals who are into the business or into a big organization will have a very positive period during this time. You will spend good quality time with your partner and even travel to your favorite destination, fulfilling your desire, and so on. Professionally, you will grow and you will get lot of income, lot of money, and all that will come to you because it's all your hard work that you have been putting up, and you're getting the reward for it. You can also have some monetary gains during this time. So financially, you're growing very rapidly. Those who are into business, having partnership firms, will also have a favorable time as well. If you are married, Sun's aspect on the 5th house is going to be good for your child. Also, if you're planning for a baby, it's a good time. And if you already have children, that you will see that you will be very proud of your children, because they would be very much successful in whatever endeavor they are into. Now let us talk about the last sign, Pisces. For Pisces, Sun rules your 6th house and taking a transit into your 10th house, and from 10th house it is looking at the 4th house. For Pisces people, I see, if you are looking for a change of job, change of profession, your occupation, this is a good time. Sun in your 10th house is a very good period for because Sun becomes Digbal over here, gets a directional strength, and this is the best position for Sun. If I see, you will get great benefits in your professional life, also that you will be loaded with new responsibilities. You may get into a very authoritative post, good promotion. Also, if you are working in the government or a very higher position, you will have new energies that you will put in to achieve success. Your leadership qualities will be appreciated by your seniors, by your bosses, by your colleagues, and so on, and you will be inspiring others around you. Those who are looking for job changeover, switching of the jobs, this is a favorable time. You will get a good proposal in, like, if you are looking for a new opportunity, new proposals, this is a very good time for you. If, however, I would say during this time, if not required, do not take any type of loans. Don't borrow money, don't take loans, because then you will have lot of stress over you. So try to avoid loan if you can. So friends, this was all about the 12 signs, 12 lagnas, 12 rashis pertaining to the transit of Sun into the sign of Sagittarius. If you did like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and click on the notification bell icon as well. Thank you so much. God bless.